tonight, boys.
Good morning, and no to all these guys.
Happy President's Day.
Yeah, happy President's Day. We just realized it's a holiday, so we really shouldn't be here.
The boss just realized.
Yeah, they're trying to tell me that it's time and a half today, but I think that only counts as real holidays, not bankers' holidays. How we doing this morning? Hello to everybody.
Good morning.
North Dakota, say hello.
One of the questions I read so far was, do you work with insurance, or does insurance cover off-road recovery or something along that?
We do not work with insurance companies. We have you pay us, or the customer pays us, and then they deal with it through their insurance company. I've had insurance companies call me and ask, did we tow a vehicle from here to here? What did we do? All that. And then they pay for it. It's none of my business, and I don't care. And I don't want to deal with the hassle of insurance companies, because the times that we've worked with insurance companies, it takes anywhere from 5 to 6 months to get paid, and that's a pain in the butt. So we just do the whole here, pay us, and then you deal with your insurance company. We have been contacted by insurance companies. Actually, the Jeep up on the mountain that was rolled up there for years that nobody could get, we were contacted by the insurance company, because as soon as they pay the vehicle off, as soon as they pay you for it being totaled, that's their vehicle, not yours anymore. That's theirs. They now own it. So it was their responsibility to get it out, so they paid us to go get it. And it's been that way with a couple different jobs we've gone and done where the vehicle's totaled. We're dealing with the insurance company to go get it. That's a different scenario, but for the most part, it's just the customer pays us and then we go do the job. Did that help anything?
Yeah.
We should tell them about our weekend.
Oh yeah.
We had me and Mike and Sean. We had a very interesting weekend. Well, yesterday mostly. So
Yeah.
I'll start. Basically, I've got this old Chevy truck, and I installed fuel injection on it, and it was a huge pain, and all the wiring, and all right. So tell them, you pick up the story of where you got it.
All right. So I was out wheeling with my buddy Merrick. We went out all day and did Cane Creek, and then what the heck was it? I don't know, some other trail. Anyways, I get done, and it's like 4 or 5 o'clock. I'm driving to town. I get a call from Sean, who says, what are you doing? You want to go wheeling? I was like, oh, not really. I just kind of been wheeling all day. And anyhow, so he's like, I'm broke down on steel bender. Come help. And it was just a broken hydraulic line, I think, right?
Yeah, it just broke hydraulic line. Well, it just popped. So I just needed a crescent wrench. But some guys came by, had a crescent wrench, and we put it back together. And I called Mike. I was like, oh, it's board mission. You don't need to come out. And I got it fixed. He's like, okay, well, I got to go there anyway to get Justin. And Justin broke down right exit of Steelbender. So Mike was out there helping him out, I guess. And it was just a whole...
Yeah, it was funny
around.
because I just turned around and I was heading back to the shop to go get the truck, and then the phone rings again and it's Justin, and he's like, "Hey, I'm broke down. I'm on Steelbender." I was like, "That's funny," because I was already heading that way to go get Sean, and then yeah, it was good entertainment.
Yeah, both of us broke down on the same trail at the same time. Just too much comedy. It was funny.
Yeah.
But we got it all fixed up, and we got off the trail before it was even fully dark, so it worked out in the end.
Yeah, it was good entertainment.
Should have been there.
Yeah.
You should have seen it. It was cool.
I did see a good question of what day will we be at the Salt Lake Off-Road Expo, and will we have the front dig t-shirts available there?
Are they right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have hoodies, we'll have shirts, we will have hats, we will have everything at the Salt Lake Off-Road Expo. We'll be there March 1st and 2nd. We will be there. Then the off-road games, we will be selling shirts. I'm hoping to have all of them. I I know we have front dig shirts. I think we even have rock pecker shirts for that. I think. I have to look in the boxes.
Yeah, I thought maybe we did. I thought we
think
had
so.
some.
Yeah, we should have shirts, rock pecker shirts, hoodies, front dig shirts, and hats all up there at the expo. And we're changing the 3 trucks we're bringing. Instead of bringing the R3 wreckers, we're bringing Blue, Trailmater, and Robbie's wrecker. So Robbie's wrecker is going to go up there for the Salt Lake Off-Road Expo. So if you want to come check it out, it'll be up there March 1st and 2nd.
Somebody asked if you learned your lesson smashing through puddles.
No, just with the work truck.
No, just the work truck.
just don't do it with the work truck.
Have you met with your partner for the off-road games?
No, we had a phone call. We've talked back and forth. We've emailed. We've talked on the phone. We're both really excited about it. Yeah, I think it's gonna be good. We did have to build a new seat and a seat bracket coming up in a video to make the buggy fit a normal sized person instead of me. So that's kind of cool.
Thoughts on a rough country lift kit? What is it going on? We don't know.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning. Hi, Canada.
Hi from everywhere.
Robbie's record's looking good.
Hi from Moab.
Someone was asking, why did you stick with the 33s on Blue rather than going to the 35s?
So the 33s on Blue, they're a narrow 33. So I think they're a tall 33, like 33.5-inch tall, but they're only 9.5 inches wide. So that works with the duals without wheel spacers. As we have wheel spacers on Trailmater, and those have been an issue sometimes because wheel spacers are wheel spacers. You have problems with them. So we try to keep that out so that Blue would be more reliable on the highway.
I got a 79 Ford Snow Fighter. Being a 60, is it worth just getting a Super Duty instead?
No. The Snow Fighter is the best axle out. The 79 Ford Snow Fighter is one of the better 60s. If you go to a Super Duty, you get some benefits, but then you got to re-drill the hubs for different wheel pattern. And yeah, no, the Snow Fighter is definitely the way to go. That's a good axle.
The
Right,
best.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not familiar with that one.
I know. I've never had enough money to buy one, but
Is that the one with the closed knuckles?
no. The Snow Fighter is just it has thicker tubes
Okay.
because it came in the Snowplow Edition F350,
Gotcha.
and
Alright.
so it was just a heavier duty front axle,
Yeah.
and it's the sought after because it's the high pinion Ford side,
Yeah.
heavier tubes, everything. It's just a good axle.
What is the best upgrades for my JL Rubicon axle? JLU Rubicon axle.
JLU or JLUR?
Yeah, which one is it?
Well, because is it a Dana 30 or is it a Dana 44? The Sport, of course, is the 30, but the Rubicon's a 44. But the biggest thing that you can do is like chromoly shafts, trusses to keep the C's from bending. The gussets and the trusses is one of the first things you should probably do, and weld skids or reinforcements on the brackets to keep them from peeling off because we see a lot of that. Well, we used to. We used to when we were a shop. And we're not a shop anymore. I seen that question earlier before we started the live. No, we do not work on customers' vehicles. We have a hard enough time getting on the projects that we're supposed to be doing, like Robbie's Wrecker and the Ranger. We're so far behind on those, we can't take on any work because, like I said, busy season is starting. I ran on 3 or 4 recoveries this weekend, so we're already starting to roll. And I used Trailmater all Saturday, so everybody that says that it's not getting used and it's not whatever, it's still running. That truck, I had to jump start it because it had been sitting for so long, and it ran flawlessly all day.
Nice.
Whereas if you even look at the Ford cross-eyed, it quits running right.
But it starts.
But it always starts.
Every time.
So people are asking, why is this the final live?
Busy season starting. We're not going to be able to sit down and have a thing like this. We're going to be getting phone calls. We're going to be getting interruptions. So, yeah, we're just going to have to. This will be the final one. So sorry about that. Maybe we'll pick it up this winter when things get slow again. We appreciate everybody that's been watching. It's been super cool. We've really enjoyed this as an addition to what we do anyway.
Hello from Richfield, Utah.
Someone asked if I'm going to Airbnb the off-road camper, and I would love to, but I kind of think it's a long ways from that. I'm not going to say no, but
He hasn't even slept in it yet.
yeah, it's going to be a minute before she's of that quality, let's say. I don't think it's nice enough for most people's
She's a
standards.
trashy girl, right?
She's a little trashy at the moment, but it'll get better, you know. Someone also asked why we didn't use a torch to bend the fenders. Like, why didn't we heat it up to?
Works fine.
Yeah, it's a.
I mean, there's a lot of different ways to accomplish the same thing. And I feel that worked pretty good. And so we could have used a torch, but then you still got to force it into place. So then you heat it up and then you're trying to push on it and then it's hot. And then, yeah. Different techniques.
Yeah.
Someone asked if I've ever gone to the Jefferson or Lola swap meet. No, but I did go down to 7 Mile Fair and buy some subs and an amp and 6x9s. But
Man, was that in the 90s by chance?
oh yeah.
That sure sounded like. Buying subs and amp and 6x9s. That said 90s all over it.
Oh yeah. That was.
Somebody wants to know if you went to school for what you do, Justin.
No.
No.
No. I didn't know the first thing about editing when I joined up here. I learned by doing it. So.
That's why you got hired. Because none of us have gone to school for what we do.
Yeah, nobody.
Yeah,
first-
not what I currently do. I
Yeah.
went to school for working on cars, but I rarely do that. Well,
There-
except every day.
There's not a lot of people that go to school to learn how to be a smartass on camera.
Yeah, that's my real job.
That's all our job.
How thick of metal would you use to box in a frame on a Chevy?
Ooh. Anything frame related, I try to stay 3/16 or a quarter.
3/16.
3/16.
3/16 is your answer.
Yeah, that's what him said. He said it, it must be true. He said it's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
So my dad asked,
Oh, nice.
tell us about the first radio install. And so that's a funny story because that was my very first experience with wiring. And I had run the power wires, from the battery through the door, like from the outside. So like, the door pinches on the wires.
Right.
Sweet.
And I show my dad and I'm like, check out my new subs. And
Were
He's
those
like-
the subs that you went and got?
yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
All right.
So he's like, dude, you can't pinch them wires like that. That's gonna burn your car down. I was like, yeah, whatever. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, what do you know, old man?
Yeah, and then I shut the door. We're walking up the driveway to go to the house. We look back, and the car is full of smoke. Like, it had right then shorted out, and of course I didn't have a fuse, nothing. So I
Right.
just like nuked the wire, and it was fine. But
Is that when all wiring was done with
yeah, twist connections.
the twist connection? The
Yeah.
house style?
Uh huh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. You strip 2 ends and then give it a little
Yeah,
twist, and then
yeah.
it's done. It's ready. It's good to go.
Perfect.
Makes
We
for-
all started that way. We all
Makes for
started.
high quality audio.
Oh yeah.
Only the best.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bob, for that question.
Hey, Bob, how's it going? Oh man, what else we got here?
Do you think a Dana 30 and a Dana 35 would be tough enough for lockers, as in lunchbox, Detroits, or e-lockers.
Yeah, the lunchbox lockers work great. And Dana 30 and 35 will survive up to a certain tire size. So if you don't go over like a 33 at the most and you're not really hard on it, yeah, they'll live for a while. I've had Dana 30s last for a long time with stock tires on it.
Do you feel like you're under the gun being YouTube quote famous?
I don't feel I am any of that stuff. I think everybody knows I do this live, so they'd stop calling me. But apologize for that. Anyway, I still don't think I'm YouTube famous. Luckily, nobody in this town thinks I'm YouTube famous, so that keeps me pretty grounded. Because I'm not. But it's still weird. It's still in that weird phase because people recognize me and think like it's some big deal to see me, and it's just I'm just going to the grocery store or to the gas station.
So you are YouTube famous.
So are you. You guys are recognized all the time.
It is entertaining.
Likely to call.
See, I drug you along with me. Kicking and screaming the whole way.
Any more videos of Lily wheeling?
No. We're working on that. Maybe with the new seat adjustment, she can touch pedals a little better.
There was a little bit of RC stuff, right?
Yeah, we went out RC crawling. We went to an RC comp this weekend. And yeah, that was Lily's first actual RC comp. So she had fun with that. She enjoyed it.
She beat me by 1 point.
That was you. That was his voluntary.
So Lily did at RC. That's how good she is. Last time you guys locked the keys in the car.
Yesterday.
His was yesterday.
That was part of that whole fiasco.
You didn't lock your keys in the car.
Even worse.
Yeah.
I locked the truck and then I went to unlock it to get something out of it and my key snapped in half. And I was like, ah. So even worse than locking them in there.
But the worst part is he regularly watches videos of us going, why do people lock their cars?
Yeah. Every time people lock their key in there, I'm like, idiots. And then I went and did it myself.
Yeah. So if you notice, this right here is why we can't do the live streams anymore, because the shop phone is linked to my cell phone. So the phone keeps ringing, so we're probably missing calls right now. So this is why we can't do live streams.
People want to know, have we decided on what engine, transmission, drivetrain is going in the
Yes,
hobby
we
record?
know exactly what drivetrain's going in here. That's the other thing, is I got a lot of calls after we put the video out. I got so many calls this weekend.
See? I'm even getting a call right now.
Yeah, I got so many calls this weekend about people with motors and engines and stuff to
Hello?
donate, and it's like we got this covered. We appreciate it, but thank you.
Here's I think this is for you.
What do we got here?
Hey, I heard you guys had a little calling out last time. You guys have fun.
Oh, this is Paul with Fab Rats.
What's up, Paul?
Paul's calling from Fab Rats, and yeah, there was some people in the comments that said that Justin and Hunter should go on a head-to-head.
That sounds like a good idea to me. What kind of head-to-head or
No, they were saying like four-wheeling and trail repair and stuff like that.
that sounds entertaining to watch.
Right, I would love to watch.
Yeah, I think it would be entertaining.
So you guys down then?
Yeah, we're down with something of that nature.
All right there on the live stream, you heard it.
Dude, is Hunter there with you?
He's right here.
Let me see this. Put Hunter on the phone.
It's on speaker, just like that.
No, Hunter. What's happening, man?
Why are you calling me out like
Hey, dude,
Whoa,
this
whoa,
was
whoa.
all, dude. This was all people in the chat.
This
I had
is all
nothing to do with it.
This is all viewer stuff.
I'm the victim here, just like you, man.
You guys are underestimating my zip tying and duct taping ability.
Hey, Hunter is never, yeah. We would never underestimate you.
All right, so tell me about your vehicle. I have a feeling your vehicle's a bit more capable than mine right now.
No, I just got a stock JK with a locker in the back.
Okay, I've got a mostly stock Chevy with a locker in the back.
What the heck is mostly?
It's lifted, mostly stock.
So lifted on 37?
Fair enough, lifted on 37s.
Lifted on 37. Okay, you're Hunter's on 35, so you're like our odds.
See?
Dude, I think this sounds like a pretty good matchup. So when's this gonna go down?
Oh, that's.
Are you guys gonna be in town for Jeep Safari?
We don't know for sure, but we can be.
Well,
If that's what it needs to happen, that sounds like a good time.
whenever we decide to do it, Paul, you got to bring the FJ, because remember that little thing I was talking about before?
Oh yeah,
We should do all that at the same time.
I agree. That sounds like a good time.
Perfect.
Oh man.
It's out there, you guys.
Sounds like a date for me.
All
we
right,
got a
so
date.
you guys seen it here first. We're gonna do this.
Sean versus Sean.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Sean versus Sean.
Oh man, this is getting good.
Oh, this is getting juicy, man.
Why did I get dragged into this?
Yeah. Dude, we could do one of the like relay races where you pass the baton.
Oh,
Like
like-
some different matchups, and it goes from one matchup to
All right,
another.
I'm kind of digging that.
Yeah.
Fab Rats against Trailblazer.
All right. Well, we got some fine tuning to do on this, but you guys seen it here first. We're gonna do something crazy with Fab Rats.
Leave suggestions in the comments, and we'll read them, and maybe we'll get some more ideas for stuff we could do.
Yeah, I like the relay race thing. What do you think, Paul? Exactly. That was where I was at. As long as it doesn't require running. We'll save the running for Hunter and Justin.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Alright, you guys get it figured out. Tell us where to show up and when, and we'll be there.
Awesome.
Heck
Sounds
yeah,
perfect,
man.
man.
Alright, see you fellas.
Later.
Cool.
That's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be
There it is. That's going to be awesome. And thank you guys for your suggestions of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that came from you guys. That's awesome.
Well, and then I was contacted by whoever said that I should make them the honorary judge. We never said we were judging it.
I hope we're not judging it.
Somebody mentioned it, and yeah, we're just doing it to have fun.
Team Rory for the win. Sean will win that one.
What
Sean? What
Yeah,
Sean?
what Sean? I bet you can't spell it right.
They actually spelled it right.
Oh, dang it.
Sean for Fab Rats spelled the name all wrong.
Someone says Justin better get some boots on. Hunter's tough. Yeah, I don't doubt Hunter's skill. I definitely got my work cut out for me. So it's gonna be a challenge.
It'll be interesting. But we will figure it out. We will make something fun and enjoyable for you guys to watch. I think that's going to be super cool. So thank you for that.
Thank
and
you.
then, what time is
It is
Oh,
9:23.
it? 8:30.
Dude, somebody said they should get a tour of the yard and all the treasures hidden back there.
Oh no, nobody should get that
No,
tour.
no.
Nobody should know what's back there. And I don't need you guys rummaging through my yard.
That's true. Everyone would just be like, "Ooh, can I have that thing?
Probably
Can I
get
have that?"
tetanus just looking at it.
Possibly. Oh, all right. What else we got?
Here we go.
Good morning from San Jose.
Will you guys be in Baghdad, Arizona for?
No, we're not gonna make Baghdad. I'm hoping to make Cedar City, and then of course we always go down to Farmington for the Nationals. But for the regular season, I'm hoping to hit Cedar City and possible Goldendale, Washington, but I don't know.
Like an after-school fight. Yes,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah, yeah,
Me at the flagpole.
yeah. The flagpole at 3:15.
I'll be there.
You know, somebody pointed out, we should do a camera guy challenge with like Matt's, Fab Rats, all the different
Oh,
channels.
the camera
Yeah.
guy?
Yeah, and have like a camera guy
Who gets the
challenge.
best footage?
That could be pretty fun.
That's
Yeah.
a good idea.
Who gets the best footage while you're ducking and weaving and jumping
Yeah, yeah.
over stuff?
Right,
Yeah.
yeah. And then you have to like make a video out of whatever
Whatever
bad
shenanigans.
situation you're in. And, yeah.
That could be pretty fun. That's a good idea.
It's hilarious.
Hello from the Netherlands. That's pretty cool. Wow.
Yeah.
Someone was asking, what cities/states do I avoid on the way between here and Wisconsin? And I don't know. There's nothing too bad. I don't know. Some of it's kind of flat and boring, but it's all good. I don't have any super dislike for any of them, except for Illinois.
Illness.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
try to avoid the illness.
Uh-oh.
Can you?
Is there a
Uh-oh.
reason for that?
Any?
Uh-oh.
Well, if you are from Wisconsin, you are by law required to despise Illinois.
Okay.
It's just a long-term,
It's a very written, unwritten rule.
absolute. Yes. Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh man.
Anytime he's chuckling like that, it's usually comments he can't read out loud.
Yeah. Peck Brothers mini truck versus dirt lifestyle Suzuki.
That's not my deal. Get on their channel.
Mike is a cheesehead. Yeah, he is.
Cheesehead.
So cheesy.
Oh man.
I live in Illinois. Oh, you made everybody mad now.
There's someone else saying, yeah, I hate
Oh.
illness.
Yeah, don't worry. There's some support too.
People will be mad and there will be supporters.
Yeah.
Much like everything we say.
Ooh, Bears better than Packers. I don't know about the
Bears?
No.
the Bears.
Go Bears.
Go Bears. Have you ever gotten wrong directions with your lips?
Can I follow you on the trail in my ridge line?
Probably not.
Good luck.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
how
a
big's
Honda,
the,
right? It's a
how
little
big's the
Honda car.
ridge line?
Yeah, what is it? 1 tons?
I mean, we've recovered a few ridge lines, so
I'm trying to think what that is. That's a Honda, right?
yeah.
Sean, how do you spell your name? Someone's asking Sean, or Sean?
Sean or Sean? Is it Sean, or Sean?
It's SHAWN. That's how you spell
It doesn't matter. They asked, and I spelled it in the videos
Yeah.
that I put out, and they have spelled it wrong in the comments
Yeah.
of the video that has it spelled right.
Spelling's hard.
What size wheel spacers you got on Trailmaker?
I have 2-inch wheel spacers between the duals.
That's a wide boy. How wide is Trailmeter again?
Trailmeter from outside of sidewall to outside of sidewall is 102.5, right?
That's a
Yeah.
wide boy. That's wider than this one here.
She's got some big hips.
If I get out there, can I drive one of the trucks?
No.
No.
Loser of Justin versus Hunter should wear a man bun. I don't have enough hair for a man bun. I don't know about Hunter, but that would be a pretty good punishment.
Do you carry a pocket knife? And how big is it?
I don't carry a pocket knife. I'm a keyboard warrior. I spend my day at the computer. What do I need a knife for? I got soft, milky hands, bro.
Whoa.
Too far. Too
Too
far.
far.
Too far.
Hmm.
Too far.
Are you seeing more rescues for electric vehicles, and are they a hassle?
The only hassle with them is the way that they're braking is the steering. In the ones that we've got, the ones that we've got are the Rivians, and they've got steering issues just like the Broncos. Keep snapping the tie rods, so we've had to weld them together. And a lot of people ask, how do you weld on an electric vehicle? We don't know. Maybe you're not supposed to. I don't know. What's the protocol? What do they say? I don't know. These
Yeah.
are all brand new things.
How do you disconnect the battery on something like
Yeah,
that?
how do you disconnect the battery on something that does not have a battery disconnect? So, I don't know. We've tried to take the part off and weld it and then reinstall it. Sometimes you can do that, sometimes you can't. So, we're winging this just as much as anybody. However, it's my insurance that's going to take the hit if something messes up. So, sucks to be me. While you guys are yelling at me and typing and telling me how wrong I'm doing it, I'm the one taking the risk. So, I don't know.
Have you ever left anybody out in the middle of nowhere because they tell you how to do your job?
No, but we've threatened a few. Usually, if you threaten them with that exact statement, they usually start acting right till you get them closer to town.
Is Rory Irish? Irish?
Somewhere down the line, yeah. Way long ago, yeah. I am actually Irish.
That's why his last name is Irish.
Yeah.
Do you need the wheel spacer on the rear duals? Like, I'm guessing they're asking if.
Yeah, no, you have to have some space between them. Because if there's no space between them and you get a rock in there, there's literally no way to get it out. I've run them tight like that before, and it's such a nightmare. It's just easier to have a space. Most of the rocks come out, and if you have to pull one out, you can run a winch line through it and pull it out. So it's better to have a spacer than have them tight.
Favorite donut? The non-edible one.
Ooh, that's a good answer.
Donuts.
It's around here somewhere. It's sitting over there.
Who would win a taco eating contest?
Justin.
Me?
You think?
I'd win a Subway eating contest. I would crush that.
Yeah, he's pretty good at eating Subway.
I'm fueled by Subway pretty much.
He's their biggest fan.
I've had a lot of practice.
I don't know. It'd be between Mike and Rory.
What? Is that a fat joke?
You said it, not me.
Have you ever thought of selling Trailmater eggs? I say it all the time, but Rory's against it.
I'm slightly against it. I'm not going to go out and pick up rocks to then sell, because I'll probably get in trouble by somebody for just grabbing rocks and selling them. So, no, we're not going to do that, because I'll probably get in trouble. But that's literally the only thing stopping me. What's up?
Someone was asking about the motor we're putting in Robbie's. Have we talked about that?
Stick around. Watch the videos. They're coming out. We've got a motor for it.
You gotta do a calendar. Trailmater calendar.
Me? Or the truck.
Closing on.
Yeah, I actually thought of doing one of the trucks. Doing like a calendar of all the different trucks.
Dude, that's a good idea.
But so a lot of people have said a lot of different motors. I tried to address this in one of the videos, but anyway, so everybody was suggesting, you got to keep Ford, you got to do a Ford 460, you got to do an inline 6, you got to do this, do the Ford 306. If you're worried about width, blah 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 blah. We want to keep it inside the hood, so the 460's out. So you keep it narrow enough to go inside the hood. You go to a straight 6, it's too long. Then it's going into the cab. So there are so many measurements to factor in to get something to fit in there. There were a lot of different motors I wanted to use. Everybody says a 4BT. However, a 4BT is a 12 valve with 2 cylinders cut off. So it's just as wide as the 12 valve and as tall as the 12 valve, just with less cylinders. So it still doesn't fit in the room we have. We tried every motor configuration. We tried a 3.8 liter Jeep motor and it was too big. It was too wide. Like we tried the 4 liter. We've tried every configuration and there's really only one that's going to fit. And I'm kind of disappointed in it, but whatever. That's what has to happen. It's what's going to work. So is the way it is. If you want to build a truck that's all original and stays Ford, then you build one. Don't tell me how to build one.
Yeah. What he said. Build your own.
But we appreciate your comments.
So if somebody was to show up here when we're not here, and Trailmater is sitting there, can they hop in the driver's seat and take a picture?
Yes, you can take a picture. You can pose with my truck. You can sit in the truck and take a picture. I don't care. Just be respectful. Do you know how many people have peeled stickers off of my truck to put their stickers on my truck to see how long it would take me to find out? Like, that is a level of disrespect that I cannot fathom. Don't touch my truck like that. Don't touch what's in it. Anything. If you or your kids want to sit in it, by all means. I think it's awesome, and it's there for kids of all ages. If you want to sit in it and get a picture, by all means. Just don't start flicking switches and playing with it and doing whatever. Like, that's respect. But absolutely, you're welcome to take pictures of it, pose with it, pose in it, whatever. I don't have a problem with that.
Somebody asked, where can they go to get Trailmater merch?
Trailmater.com. So I think it's now just Trailmater.com. It used to be Moab Motorsports Utah.com, but now it's strictly www.trailmater.com.
Yeah.
Which we really appreciate the guy that sold us that actual domain name. So thank you for that.
We also have a little bit of merch here, right? Sometimes we have t-shirts.
Yeah,
and
we've got
sometimes
t-shirts.
hats and stickers.
We've got t-shirts and hats. We don't have the full stock. Everybody's asking for like stuff. They want the Rockpecker shirt or the this or the that. We don't stock a lot of stuff here. We have the original shirts and hats occasionally. We don't have hoodies. We don't have front dig shirts. We don't have Rockpecker shirts, and we don't have ropes, because we never know when we're going to be here or when we'll be available to sell stuff. So it's easier to stock the online store than to stock this store and never sell the stuff. So I apologize to everybody that waits to come to town to buy stuff to save on shipping. We don't have a lot of it because we never know if we'll be here. And I do get calls all the time from people that'll call and I'll answer and they'll say, I'm at the shop, why aren't you here? I'm out on a job, I'm doing work. Like, these videos don't film themselves. We have to go out and do the jobs. So I apologize for that. We don't have it going enough where we can have somebody just sitting up front. We're working on that. However, we are also working on our own trash bags, the Sackett trash bags. We will have those at the off-road games. We might have them at the Salt Lake Off-Road Expo, but we will definitely have them at the off-road games. And we should have ropes. We will have ropes at the expo, and we will have ropes at the off-road game for sale. The 10-foot Trailmater trail rope.
Somebody just bought one and they got it. They
Nice.
love it.
Sweet!
Nice.
We appreciate it, and like I said, I put a lot of time and effort into that and a lot of trying to get somebody to actually make one that size, and so I'm really happy that you guys enjoy it as much as I do.
Put a vending machine out front with all the merch in it.
Yeah.
Merch machine.
Somebody said.
Yeah, let's do that, because nobody would take one of those.
I got one here. Who are the most annoying people to recover? Jeep, Toyota, Chevy, Ford, etc.
All of them.
Yeah, I think any of those could.
I can't say it! Most annoying to recover is the Toyota guys. Because while you're recovering them, you have to hear about how tough their vehicle is, and it would never break except for this, and then 1,000 excuses other than, hey, it just broke. While they're on a dirt road.
Yeah, and then the JK guys are like, don't scratch my rig.
The don't scratch my rig guys.
Yeah, it's like, what? You rolled it.
Well, now they're the JL guys.
Yeah, now it's the JL guys.
Yeah. Now everybody, you know what? There is no specific thing. Everybody has their issues, and I totally understand their complaints and their grievances. But like you said, at the same time, a lot of times we're getting your rig out of a horrible situation, and there's not much that can be done about not scratching something, possibly not having a mishap. Anything could happen. So we try to do our best to mitigate that, but anything could happen at any time.
If I buy a sweatshirt at the Off-Road Expo, will you guys sign it? Yes.
Yes, we will.
If you could run any trail anywhere, like money was an object, what would be your dream trail run? Like, where would you go?
You know, I really want to get down to Farmington and run some of those trails. I've seen a lot of the trails on videos and everything, and they look like a lot of fun. And as many times as we've been to Farmington, we've never wheeled the trails around there. So that's one I really want to get down. I want to get down and wheel with Colt. I want to really get down and wheel with Colt. Which, check out Colt's new channel. Colt builds it. So Colt Cluey, go check out his new channel. Super awesome. I'm excited for that.
If you're towing a heavy trailer with a stock truck, what do you recommend? Add-a-leaf or airbags?
Airbags are the most adjustable. And actually, price-wise, by the time you buy the add-a-leafs and put them in,
Yeah,
I'd say airbags are probably cheaper.
I think airbags are better if you want it to maintain a decent ride quality when you're not hauling it.
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
biggest thing. Airbags are nice for that. Being able to tow something heavy and then unload it and let the air out. And yeah.
Here we go.
Oh.
Come wheeling in North Dakota. Wait. We're flat. Never mind. I like that one. That's good explaining.
Wait.
I was like, wait, there's trails in North Dakota? And then I finished reading.
I thought there was up at the
Oh,
Badlands or whatever. I thought there was.
Fab Rats. Hunter is ready to compete the challenge. Uh-oh.
Oh boy,
Bring it
Hunter's
on,
ready.
boys. Bring it on, boys. Oh, man. Party on, guys.
Fab Rats. Hunter's ready to compete in the challenge. Awesome. Super cool.
What's Colt's channel?
Colt's channel is Colt Builds It.
Trail Tour? East Coast Trailmater?
Ugh. That sounds muddy.
Really muddy.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of washing.
Someone asked me to make
Rock Picker Sound.
rock paper sound. I think it's like,
That's his line.
they sound very similar to a raven.
They sound just like a Sean.
or like Sean.
Who knows? We don't know.
Yeah, we haven't got one yet.
Somebody asked if you could do the trail from 24-hour hell and back, just solo, how fast could you run that trail?
It's about 2.4 hours.
2.4 hours.
Seems like a pretty accurate statement.
It's crazy how being in a big group, like how much slower it is.
Yeah, and filming it, like I said, filming it was the slowing factor, but that's how you get all the good shots.
As long as Hunter don't have to go into reverse, he'll be okay.
Oh. You're doing a backup challenge? You're doing a backup challenge?
I didn't say it. I just read it.
You do a backup challenge or a backup trailer up
Yeah,
challenge?
both.
Oh.
Oh. I don't know. Justin, can you back up?
I can back up.
All right, perfect.
Perfect. We win.
I have backed up before.
I have backed up before.
I've done it once or twice.
I've seen it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, here's an inflammatory statement.
Yes.
Why did Fab Rats make the same truck as you, and who is the best?
Okay. I want to address this, and I want to say it right now. I've told Paul this, and I think it's awesome. Paul built his truck, built it for his dad, built his truck, living on the far side of Utah, all this. I built my truck for my buddy in Colorado and did all this stuff, and we built two very similar trucks a state away and not ever knowing each other. We just built the trucks. Then started doing the YouTube thing and met each other, and then the trucks are very similar. And I think it's super cool that we both built kind of the same color truck is what I think is super cool. And like, you know, he shortened his up to kind of a little longer than a Blazer, about a short bed thing, and that's actually what me and Greg did when we shortened ours. And when we shortened his up, we brought it up to around a short bed. So I just think it's really cool that we both kind of built the same truck, never having known each other. I think that's super cool.
Somebody asked if you had to winch it all on 24-hour coming back.
No, we didn't have to winch it all.
What's Rory's Visa number?
That's a good question.
Farmington.
Do you ever sell any of your builds?
No.
No.
Wait, where is this?
How did you know?
Sean, how's yours? Well, we did talk about it last week in the live.
No, I don't think we did.
I don't have a truck.
Wait, what?
I don't have a truck.
That's not
You
true.
have a four-door Chevy.
Oh, it's broke. Motor's blown up. Piece of
And
crap
a
Chevy.
65.
Piece of crap.
Oh, the 65. Oh yeah, the 65. I don't have time for it right now.
Duramax, too.
No, that thing's dead too. Chevys suck. Don't buy a Chevy. Get a Ford. Okay, I take that back. Don't get a Ford. Just walk.
That red toolbox is out of place. It needs to be green. Exactly. I know. But that's also why it's there, to annoy you.
Do you like night recoveries?
If I come have lunch with you guys, can I write it off on my taxes as a business expense? If you pay for it.
Ooh, are we gonna have a Team Trailmater camping trip when I get the camper done?
I
Yeah,
hope
definitely.
so. I'm down for that.
Yeah. Oh, so good.
I know.
Let's see what's that.
Hello from New Mexico. Hello, New Mexico. Can't find the channel on Colt or Colt build it. Does he have a channel already out or no?
I think he does. He's supposed to.
Colt, if you're watching, what's
Colt!
your channel?
Chop chop, boy!
Choppity chop chop.
Question for Rory. Heard a guy say you can have too much oil pressure on a diesel. Same theory for gas burner.
I'm not sure what the question is.
Yeah. What do you mean too much oil pressure? Trailmater's old motor, before it had a run-in with a rogue puddle, it was about 70, 75 on startup.
Yeah,
75 or 80 PSI on startup. It did great.
did awesome.
Yeah, so I'm not sure. Trail to test Robbie's record. The same trail we test everything on, Pinky. Hell's Revenge. Regarding your favorite tire, the KM3, is it the traction or the sidewall strength that you like? Yes. To address the KM3, whether it's the traction or the sidewall that I like, both. I've been super impressed with both. The BFG had issues with their sidewall punctures for a lot of their tires, and I think they seriously fixed it with the KM3. It's a way better construction, sidewall stronger, and super good on traction. What do you think?
Yeah.
You
No, they
guys,
work-
you guys see the stuff we put them through, so
They're super durable. They work good.
yeah, they see the unedited stuff.
We've never aired one up or down. We just keep them about the same. Like, someone was asking about a limited slip that you would recommend for plowing snow. Like if you're going to plow snow, what kind of traction aiding device would you go with? Limited slip or a locker?
Well, just snow? For just snow,
Yeah.
limited slip. But for all the, yeah.
With ABS.
Moab sucks. Tell all your friends.
Exactly.
What?
Moab sucks. Tell all your friends.
Yeah.
Why?
Hey guys,
Come to Moab. Moab does not suck. Come here.
Yeah.
Hang out.
Come to Moab,
Yeah.
hang out, come check out everything. Biggest thing is recreate responsibly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Moab does not suck. I
Yeah.
hate people saying that.
Yeah, here's
Even though they're joking, it's still don't.
yeah, because like I said, we love for you to come here because I would love to pay my bills and pay my guys and all that stuff. So please come here.
Moab is not full. There's plenty of places to go.
Yeah, and there the trail closures that have gone on. Yes, there are some trail closures. They have not closed all the trails. There is so much to see out here. The closure that they did is so small and blown so far out of proportion. Yes, it's wrong that they did it. I'm not arguing that. But Moab is not closed. Please come here. Please come check it out.
Yeah.
It is awesome.
There's still days and days of other trails you can do anyway.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful place.
Yeah.
Anywhere in Moab.
Yeah.
Area.
Big time.
So come to Moab.
what's the best coffee in Moab? I think it's Wicked Brew.
I go to Wicked Brew pretty
Maverick.
much every morning.
Oh yeah, I do. I drink way more Maverick than anything else, and it's decent also.
Moab doesn't have ski resorts. That's an excellent observation.
We do have a chairlift.
No, they took it down.
No, they take it down.
Oh,
Well,
no.
well,
no,
they still
there's
get-
still the one that's never
Oh, I
worked.
guess.
No, they have the gondola.
Yeah, the gondola.
Yeah,
But-
but it just sits there. Breaks.
What can we do to prevent more trail closures? Stay on the trail.
Stay on the trail. So, here's something I'm going to address. I hope some people are watching. I hope people come back and watch this video for this exact statement right here. If you are on a trail, Moab is not an open use area. Sand Hollow is an open use area where you can drive anywhere you want. Moab is not that way. Don't come here and go, well, I can do this somewhere else. Well, then go to that somewhere else and do it. Don't do it here. Stay on designated trails, and if you come to a spot where there's an obvious trail here, and then there's a track or two through the sagebrush this way, don't follow those tracks. That's not an official road. That's not an official route. Stay on the route. And if there's a bumpy section, don't go around the bumpy section because it's smoother. You spent a lot of money on that vehicle to take it off-road. Go off-road. Right there. On the trail. Stay there. Don't go over here because it's smoother. That's ridiculous. You're widening the trail. You're making it bigger. You're increasing the footprint of the destruction that we're doing. There's a trail. Stay on the trail. The trail. See the trail? Stay on the trail. If you get to an obstacle you can't do, don't stack rocks and pave a road. Turn around and go back. You're on the wrong trail. That you should not have to modify a trail to make you make it. Turn around and go back. You're on the wrong trail, or pull a winch. That simple.
Just like that. PSA on Howlin' Wolf.
Can you climb the container with Trailmater?
No. I can't get it on. It has too big of a bumper. It's not a container climbing vehicle.
Sean is Navajo? Yes.
Was there a question mark?
No.
Oh.
What's the craziest thing you've seen in Moab in regards to conspiracy type things, alien crafts, black helicopters, pick anything?
Conspiracy theory?
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like this is the place that you would see a UFO if you did. You know?
I don't know. I mean, I don't see a lot. The weird thing is you see a lot of military vehicles around here cruising around, but that's because they test them. They bring them out here to test them and beat on them and stuff. But there's not really any conspiracies to it.
Yeah, we've seen some them big not bomber, but big hauler type.
Oh,
aircraft.
the C-130s, the Hercules. We've seen them circle around. We've seen a lot of aircraft doing some really sketchy stuff that they probably shouldn't have been doing, and it's super cool.
And we love it.
Yeah.
Just don't crash into us.
Yeah, don't hit us or anybody else on the ground. But yeah, there's been some military jets that have flown around, and it's been pretty crazy. It's been pretty cool to see, but yeah.
Any good caves to explore? Don't know.
Not that I'm aware of. There's a lot that you shouldn't explore, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it's all fenced off and gated off.
No, I've never been to the Rubicon Trail. I don't know if these guys have.
No.
And it says, what poundage is the main winch on Trailmater? The main winch is 17,500 pounds.
I never been on the Rubicon.
Will Robbie's record be street legal? Yes, it will.
What's for lunch today?
Subway.
Do you have to be LDS to run trails in Moab?
My God.
No.
No.
Maybe.
There's a
Which trail?
Which trail?
There's a preacher man at the entrance of every trail, and he asks you a series of questions.
How crowded do the trails in Moab get during peak season? Very. Hashtag Mike made the monolith.
Dude.
That's hilarious.
But
I can see it. I can
seems
see
So
it.
it gets very busy. It gets very busy out here, especially the popular trails like Hell's Revenge gets packed.
Yeah.
Packed. So it does get, when it's busy here, it's very busy. There's a lot of people.
Do you use Badline winches?
yes, we have them on a couple different vehicles.
What's with the railing on Moab Rim?
Question mark?
The railing. Oh, up at the top, at that overlook area right there. Just like everything else, people can't just drive up and look at the sights. They have to drive up and then drive farther and then drive all the way out onto the point and then run over everything to get out there to get a cool shot of their vehicle on the edge of a cliff. So fences have to be put up. That's just the way it is. I apologize for that, but we have to cater to the 1%, and that 1% is pretty stupid.
Can I park my RV in your driveway and hang out for a couple days?
No. The most recoveries in one day. I believe 4 is my record. Yeah. Which is funny because I did 3 on Saturday.
Would you ever consider trail riding at Windrock?
Sure.
Sounds fun. Looks cool.
Can you camp along the trails? I think some of them you can.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what the details are there. I'm gonna need to figure that out soon.
There's a lot of places you can camp in areas that are already designated for camping. What's out there by Mesa and all that stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of like public land, like BLM or state trust land, where you can free range camp, but check with your local authorities to find out the proper info. yeah. Final answer: we don't know.
Is there anything in the works for Bronx Star versus Death Star?
Well, we heard from Robbie that he said it's on, but we
Yeah.
don't know any details or much beyond that.
Yeah, we're working on that.
Have you
Strong
done
maybe.
any Colorado River recoveries? Colorado River recoveries?
Are there any trails?
No, we have not. I don't think Mike recovered Rory off out of the river anyway. Like,
Yeah.
he done
Oh, yeah,
that.
we did.
Yeah, Mike had to recover me on the river.
Recovery.
What's the bets on rollovers in Darwin's Dip for EJS? The odds historically go for 2 to 3. But usually not us having to get them, just people like the EJS, there's enough people there and enough things going on that they can usually get enough guys to flip a rig back over or a winch to flip it back over. But yeah, Darwin's Dip is a very popular. We've gone and got more than a few rentals out of there.
Have you ever been stiffed on a job?
Yep.
Any good fishing areas?
Mike needs to answer this one.
Ponds.
Yes, there is some good fishing around if you're into catching like little bitty trouts about this big.
Sure, how it's going.
Some ponds.
Um,
There's some
however-
ponds around here.
No, there's a lot of lakes around here.
Recapture Reservoir, they
Lake.
have northern pike, and that's pretty cool. So Lake Powell also exists.
See,
About
lots
2 hours away from here, and there's some real good fishing down there.
of lakes around here.
So it's not Wisconsin, but there is some fishing. Not all of it is great.
Lots of lakes,
Lots of lakes.
Ponds, puddles.
lakes.
All
All
right. Mike's trailer should be named Trailer Trash.
Whoa.
Sounds accurate. I wouldn't deny that.
Can I come stay at your house with you for a few days?
No, please don't. What free military vehicle would you pick and why? None. None.
Military blazer all the way.
Yeah. Which is also free.
They made military K30s, didn't they?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some
Yeah,
military
there's
square
the-
bodies out there.
Heck yeah.
And there's a lot of them.
Pond Powell, LOL. I don't know. It's more than a pond.
You
That
get
was
paid
pretty cool.
before you do the job. No. I like trout.
Yeah, somebody knows. Are you going to be at the Salt Lake Off-Road Expo? The answer is yes.
Yes, we will be there. March 1st and 2nd, we will be there with trucks. And we're bringing Robbie's truck. Robbie's truck will be at the expo on display. I don't think we'll have trailer space to bring it to the off-road games, but we're definitely bringing it to Salt Lake Off-Road Expo.
Why not propane
desert aspen now?
performance? Design propane.
No.
I don't know.
No. Leave it alone.
Most common call.
Most common call. Track bar? Suspension related weld job
Yeah.
Some bracket has ripped off a Jeep.
has left the chat.
The check.
Do you have a lot of repeat customers for recovery?
Not a whole lot.
It's weird, but there are some that have been definitely should get a punch card.
There's a handful out there, yeah.
Yeah, there's some.
Yeah, the Toyota guy from San Hollow. Every time we went to San
Every
Hollow.
time we see that guy. Yeah.
Always got to get him out.
All right.
The one we welded that bracket on in the snow.
Yeah.
Actually, you guys recovered him here, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's where you guys originally met?
That's where I froze to death on Hell's getting electrocuted
Oh, yeah.
underneath that Toyota.
Somebody asked about everyone's first vehicle, first car.
Go ahead.
1987 Pontiac Trans Am.
Nice.
355 motor. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty good.
I was 16. It was awesome.
1975 Dodge half-ton two-wheel drive pickup.
1985 Dodge Daytona Turbo.
Ooh.
See?
These guys had
Dude,
better
look
cars.
at that sweet cars.
Yeah.
Mine is a 95 4Runner. That red one that you may have seen.
Gotcha.
Oh man, someone says you should make an off-road recovery RC car for recovering RC cars. That's
I got a couple of those.
He's already got some.
It's been done.
Did Sean have a mullet in his Trans Am?
No. No, I did not. I wish I did. But I still have the Trans Am. So I have a mullet. I got a Trans Am. What else do you want?
Will Mike's trailer have Starlink?
I highly doubt it.
Dude,
I hope so.
Well, once they start Airbnb-ing it, then maybe.
Yeah,
But that's quite a ways down the road.
that'd be cool.
Be cooler if it did, I'll tell you that.
Rory pulled my Tacoma off his silly rock off Dolores Triangle a few years back before YouTube. Always been a fan.
Nice.
What's your best MacGyver moment?
Oh, the scrambler column.
Oh, I got
I got
There was a knuckle up there on Metal Masher, wasn't there?
my best MacGyver moment had to be winching my transfer case back onto my transmission.
Oh yeah, using the two side
Yeah.
winches to hold it all
Yeah,
together.
I gotta say that's probably my shining moment.
Somebody asked if I'm keeping the Chevy leaf sprung. For now, yes. Eventually, I'd like to do links and coils in the rear only, and keep the front leaf sprung.
Just remember, Rory, Sean and Mike are cooler than you. I knew that.
Have you talked to Laura Farms about the event?
Yeah. We've talked with her and got a pretty good plan. We plan on putting a pretty good show on for whoever comes out and watches. I considered doing the whole trail backwards or in reverse, but I don't think we'll go that far. Maybe half the trail.
Half of the trail.
Will the camper have a slide out? Nope.
Oh, that would be a nightmare.
What are the planned builds or fabrications for the year?
Well, we got to finish Robbie's record, and then we got to go straight into the Ranger. And I don't know if you guys have seen or if we've discussed it. I don't know. We got a Ford Ranger that we're going to build into a side-by-side recovery rig for the side-by-side Moab side-by-side for the guys here in town. We've done a bunch of recoveries with them. They've helped us out on recoveries. We've helped them. We work together. So we want to build them a truck so that they can go out and recover side-by-sides and do that stuff kind of help out and whatever, and we just kind of want to help them out, build them a nice rig. So we're going to build it out of the Ranger you may have seen on the channel.
Danger Ranger.
Ford freaking Ranger!
For freaking Ranger.
Somebody asked you, Rory, if you had a blank check to build a crawler from scratch, what would you do?
I don't know. If I had a blank check, I'd go buy one. Probably a Jesse Haynes single-seater comp car. Just because I'd love to push it and see, I'd love to like get the chance to drive one of those and see, what you can really do with them. I mean, I've seen what you can really do with them, and I think it'd be fun to try, but I don't know. There's options, but nothing I'll be able to do anytime soon. So,
What he said.
what
Sean is Navajo Nation famous. What? 10:09.
Okay. So,
Are you guys all?
is there a White Castle nearby?
I wish.
I wish.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
sweet.
The answer is no.
Rory needs a tank. I do not need a tank.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, you do need a tank.
I do not need a tank. However, if anybody wants to donate a rip saw,
Or a tank.
Those things are wild.
Or a tank. Doesn't matter, either one.
no, I you guys do on your own channel. Ask for tank. I want a rip saw. Set the bar up here. Don't go down here.
Sorry. Ripsaw only.
I'm just kidding. I just think the rip saws are cool. Are they practical? Not at all. They just look really cool.
Do we watch busted knuckle films? Sometimes.
Yeah, especially when we're on. We've been on Busted Knuckle channel.
Every time I see Mike working on the camper, I think of John Wayne movie, the War Wagon.
War Wagon.
I don't know if I've seen that.
Ah, that's a good one.
Sounds cool.
Oh yeah.
Sounds cool.
I like the name.
It's got a mounted Gatling gun up top.
Dude,
Whoa. Oh yeah.
you should do that on your camper.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, why not?
Would a ripsaw handle the Moab trails? No, but it looked really cool out on the sand dunes.
Yeah.
And maybe Hell's Revenge. Maybe.
NASCAR today.
Woo! Afternoon, fellas. What? It's morning here.
Where you at? Afternoon.
Have I thought about using a diesel heater versus a wood stove? I don't know. I'm super familiar with the wood stove and I love it. I've never tried the diesel heater. I hear a lot of good things. I really love burning wood. Final answer.
Are you guys originally from Utah? If not, what brought you there?
I am.
I'm a Utah native. I'm a Moab native.
He's native from
He's
Moab.
Yeah. And he's a native. He's a Moab native. Native. They is it before after?
Doesn't get more native than that.
Yeah,
He's pretty native.
he's a native Moab native.
Yeah.
Sean, or Mike, you're the only out-of-stater.
Mike
Yeah.
came for a vacation and never left.
Transplant.
Basically. Yeah.
Transplant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got laid off from my job, went on vacation, found Moab, applied, got a job, moved a month later.
Yep. I used to have that bumper sticker. Went to Utah on vacation, left on probation.
Did you and that's the TV's famous blazer rolling back?
Oh, the
Yeah,
famous
the-
blazer crashing off the lines back. Did anybody
Yeah.
see it?
I didn't see it in person though.
Only
I did. I was standing up on the thing above it.
no way.
Yeah, I watched it lawn dart down there.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Somebody really, really wants to know Super Duty axles or crate axles for a crawler build.
Well, budget wise, I mean, if you can afford crate axles, go for it. I mean, that's the way to go. Like, just pick exactly what you want. But ordering up a set of Super Duty axles, trimming out the brackets, putting all your brackets on and everything, I mean, that takes time. But if you've got the time and the tools to do it, that's the cheaper route to go. But if you've got the budget to just order what you want and pick and choose and get exactly what you want instead of piecemealing it, that's the way to go.
Yeah, like portals.
Yeah.
And rear steer. How much money you got?
Yeah.
Best trail memory.
I don't know.
Mine is when that blue
How's the
gladiator was
economy
in the hot tub and you and I were out.
Oh yeah,
riding.
we were just out trail riding and that gladiator just
Yeah, it was right there, and then Rory showed up. That was a fun day.
that was a lot of fun. Somebody asked who's the best welder. It's probably Rory.
Me.
Sean?
It'd be me.
Sean.
I'll take this one.
What's your
What?
what's your worst trail memory?
Everything needs snorkels. You want to see something cool?
Uh-oh.
Do you have a shirt that has...
Somebody sent us a snorkel. We got this in the mail last week. So yeah, somebody sent us a snorkel. So now we have a snorkel, but our vehicles don't.
When you're driving along.
Yeah.
got a snorkel in there.
Everything needs a snorkel. You are correct.
See, we got the snorkels.
Why do you drive on the foot of the Goonie bird when
For luck. Whether it's good luck or bad luck, we don't know, but we drive over it for luck.
Any of you guys play guitar, bass, drums, anything?
I play a wicked air guitar.
Wicked.
Mostly when I'm driving. Well, that's the drums. I switch to drums when I'm driving.
Sean has been welding for 60
You play
years.
drums, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
I play
Yeah,
drums.
overtime makes up for it.
Yeah. Haven't in a while, right? It's been a while. I should get the kit back out and practice some more.
Sean's been welding for 60 years.
Dang, long
Dang.
timer.
Well, a lot of overtime.
A lot over.
Oh, right.
All right, RC car snorkel.
Yes.
Are you guys self-taught welders? Yeah.
Pretty much. I watched the VHS when I bought my first welder, so.
You guys ever drink beer? That's what I do when I'm watching your videos. Cheers.
Sometimes sounds nice.
Another
Your
layer.
number of recoveries increased during EJS.
Cheers.
Yes and no. We don't get a whole lot of recoveries during EJS because there's so many other people on the trail. They usually help them out, but they will call us if it's a big failure, so that it doesn't halt the trail. So like they'll just leave that vehicle with the people and they'll continue on. Because if you've got 40 people doing a trail, you've got to keep moving at a decent speed to finish before it's dark. So then they'll call us and we'll run out and help them get off the trail. And so, but mostly like if there's small issues and you're in a group of 40, you know, somebody gets stuck, they have winches, they have that, they have the ability to get the rig out. So
What model is your welder?
The one in the shop here?
This one here?
that's a Lincoln 255.
Lincoln 255.
If you didn't live in Moab, where would you choose to live?
LaSalle.
LaSalle. Right answer.
I really like
Spanish Trail.
Vernal. It's about 3 hours north of here.
LaSalle Junction, I like the mayor.
Yeah, LaSalle Junction, the mayor.
Yeah, I like the mayor.
Cool.
LaSalle Junction is pretty alright.
Foot race? Who would win?
Justin.
Nah, I'd probably beat him.
I think Sean
He's a keyboard warrior.
Yeah, exactly.
I seen him run.
Have you ever eaten at Ray's Tavern in Green River? Yes.
Yes, best place to eat in Green River.
Are you
besides-
guys primarily chassis builders?
No. We do off-road recovery.
Oh, good question. Can Sean speak Navajo? Just a little bit. I can speak a little bit of Navajo. Not a lot.
Canyon Runner says Rory's shop isn't in Moab Town, maybe not even Grand County. No, we're in San Juan County, which is very weird because we're in Moab, but we're in San Juan County because the county line is what, half a mile, three-quarters of a mile down, about a mile and a half down the road. And so it's weird because we're in Moab, we share Moab zip code, but we're in a different county. It's weird stuff, but whatever. But what, are you saying we're not Moab because we're not in Moab? Is that what you're saying? What are you saying? What are you saying?
Do Mormons wheel? Never on Sunday.
Really?
I will on Sunday. Oh.
if you're a real
Wait,
true Mormon.
wait, really?
Wait a second. What's going on here?
Do you have a problem with stacking rocks on the trail to help keep you from breaking?
No, like that. Yeah, stacking rocks is part of wheeling. You don't need to build a road, but yeah, stack a couple rocks if it'll help you get up an obstacle without breaking. Absolutely, but yeah, you don't need to get 5 guys and transport the entire thing over and make a ramp. I mean, just stack a couple rocks.
Have you guys ever recovered anything from tribal land? No. Not yet. I don't think we have.
What's Hurricane like?
Yeah, is it worth moving to? I don't know. We go there on vacation sometimes.
I think it's
Seems
pretty windy
cool.
there. You
Seems
the
hot
wind.
in the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is Rory a cool boss? No.
I don't know. The zip line was pretty cool. I would say that was a cool boss moment.
Yeah.
Do you need a tow truck license to tow there? You need a tow truck license to tow on the road and to do actual towing, which is not what we do. We are off-road recovery. So it's a different thing.
I would like to know why you are afraid of Sago Canyon and Thompson's story. It's scary.
There's a ghost town up there, and it's a town of ghosts, and that just sounds scary.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to go there. I never heard of this.
Have fun, my boy.
Bye-bye.
Dude,
Don't
I'm all
bring-
about ghost town.
No,
I
it's,
gotta
it's,
check that out.
it's cool. Like I said, I've just heard stories, and I absolutely believe in them, and it's just some crazy stuff that goes on up there, and I'm good
I'll
not
have to go
going
check it out.
Let's go look at it.
Yeah.
I want to see
Is
it.
Rory a good boss when the camera's off? I don't know. Me and Mike are still here from like 5 years ago. So.
We're all still
I don't
here.
know. You guys tell me.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's not like nothing is different when the camera's on, except we don't swear. That's like the only difference.
Yeah, I'm usually laughing. I mean, am I a treasure to get along with all the time? No.
But who is?
Nobody is.
Which, yeah, anybody. But like I said, I mean, for the most part, it's pretty chill.
Does Sean live in a teepee?
Oh yeah, it does rain dances in that too.
Somebody asked about those chains on the waterfall up on Gold Bar. What's the deal with those chains?
Okay, so those chains we put in a couple years ago, they was set to hold the rocks in place. So we had an easy route and a hard route on the waterfall. And so we put a bunch of boulders in there, and we epoxied anchors into them and welded the chains onto the boulders to hold them in place. But like everything in the world, the most destructive force in the world is the human population. So people came through, and instead of trying to climb it calmly or whatever, they chewed at it and broken and destroyed everything and broke all that away. So the chains are still in place. We've been hoping to try to get out there and reposition some rocks to make an easy route and a hard route. And it just hasn't come to fruition yet, because getting with the BLM and getting with the local 4x4 groups to go out there and do it as a planned actual event instead of just going out there and doing it, and everybody's schedule, it's really hard. It's a lot harder to do trail maintenance than people think, but to do it right and do it with all parties involved. So that's why the chain's there. It's just remnants of what was there to try and hold it in place. It seems we've now moved the rocks out of the way. We moved the rocks out of the way to make it easier to access the ramp. And we haven't got a call for Gold Bar in a long time. Like since we moved those rocks.
Right.
Since we moved those rocks, we haven't got a call for anything. People have been able to get up there or use the winch point and get themselves up. So we haven't had a huge need to put the rocks back. So there you are.
Someone's asking for tips on a solid axle swap. How do you keep it from death wobble and handle all right on the road?
Death wobble is usually either loose steering or the, help me out, caster camber. Caster is that. So maybe some leaf spring shims or adjust your control arms. I don't know what you used for that, but definitely don't add steering shocks, because that's not a cure for death wobble.
Do ghosts still have to pay taxes in a ghost town?
Probably.
If the government's involved, yes.
What's that quote? What's only 2 guarantees in life are death and taxes?
Yeah, then you die and get taxed.
Right.
How did Robbie find you guys for his chassis build? I met him through YouTube. And he seen my truck, and he's like, hey, that dude knows what he's doing. Build me a truck. I don't know. We just met. We met through Matt, and I helped them for that big snow recovery.
Yeah. Somebody asked if I still have the Jeep. Yeah, I've still got a Jeep. It's Mike's old Jeep. Chef. I love Chef.
Those taxes.
Ghost taxes.
You guys pro 2A.
We like guns.
Yeah.
I think everyone here has guns.
Yeah. Lots of guns. Alrighty. What do we got? We're at 10:25, so let's wrap this down. We'll do 2 more questions.
Does welding on the frame affect the composition of the steel?
I know that there's a lot of I don't believe so, but I do know that there's a lot of issues with, like, on semis you're not supposed to weld on the frame. A lot of different things you're not supposed to weld on the frame, but when you're building your own stuff, you gotta do what you want, I guess.
70s or 80s square body?
They're the same.
They're really similar, aren't they?
Somebody threw out that we could name this record here Stanley. It's the old car from Cars.
All right.
Yeah.
That's a good
Not
one.
a terrible idea.
Which one?
This stuff here. Because
Oh,
it's
I
like,
thought it was because it was the Stanley Cup that Robbie had to go get in California.
All right.
oh,
Yeah.
could be that too.
I don't know. Is it?
I'm not. Well, someone said something about cars, but I don't know.
You guys rock. Will your rope be available at the Salt Lake Expo? Yes. I'm planning on having ropes at the Salt Lake Expo for sale. Why last Monday live? This is the last one because busy season is starting. We've already been interrupted by a few phone calls that I have to return as soon as we push stop, because that's how planned in advance we are. We still use my cell phone to do the lives.
Get tablet to do more live. Avoid your phone. No.
Super cool. Sean, wave to me if you're reading my messages. Sean, wave.
Oh yeah. Wait.
Wait, I read it. Sorry.
Oh.
All right, that's good.
Gonna miss the shows. You guys rock. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you guys. We'll keep doing 3 videos a week. We're gonna keep with that, but yeah, we won't be doing live streams for a while, just because.
Busy.
Yeah, things are getting busy. Town's ramping up. Weather's decent, so people are coming. So yeah, we're gonna just get back to doing what we do. But thank you guys so much. We appreciate you.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Leave a thumbs up.
Or do whatever you want.
Or do whatever you want.